COVID-19 infection rates continue to fall across Alabama with just 478 cases added in the latest update.
According to the Department of Public Health, more than 400,000 Alabamians have been fully vaccinated against the virus. Almost 690,000 of us have received at least one shot. That number expected to grow as more Johnson & Johnson vaccines are delivered to the state. There are a lot of businesses still reeling from forced closings in the early days of the pandemic. Now, the Alabama Senate is considering a bill that would give Alabama businesses the right to stay open, even if orders are issued by the governor or local governments during an epidemic or a pandemic. NBC 15's James Gordon takes a look at the proposal and has reaction tonight. James?
Well, there's a lot of talk about this bill in the halls of the state capitol. It passed the Alabama House 75-22 last week, and Alabama Democrats did not support this legislation. It's all about a level playing field for all businesses. If one business can open under certain guidelines, then all businesses should be open under the same guidelines. The bill's sponsor, Representative Jamie Keel, a Republican from Russellville, filed the bill after the Senate mandated some businesses close temporarily while others could stay open in 2020. It would allow businesses and houses of worship to stay open if they follow guidelines during a pandemic.
If you own the business or you work there and you depend on those to feed your family, then those businesses are essential.
Hit hard early on during the pandemic were local restaurants.
We were lucky to be able to get through it here. I have friends all over the country that are done.
Pete Bloom owns 4 restaurants in our area. He says responsible businesses now know how to handle the dangers of a pandemic and should be trusted.
We're already heavily regulated when it comes to health department and standards of cleanliness and hygiene and food handling. So for us, it was just natural to take a few more steps.
Part of the debate now centers on how a governor's order could help save lives. The health and the economy will always be at odds if there's another pandemic.
Cash flow, the aid that's out there, I don't know how long the government can keep writing checks that, you know, my kids and grandkids, somebody's going to have to pay for them.
The Alabama Senate will take up this bill in the coming weeks. We're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, NBC 15 News.